friends from Via Francigena in Italy.
Today we have another 16 kilometers to do. The next quite a big city, Siena, and we want to do them as early as possible because then we want to take a bus at 13:40 something. It would take us to the campsite, hopefully in a rural place, and we would like to spend there several days because we feel quite exhausted and tired doing Via Francigena for a week or so. So this is the plan, and hopefully we'll have time to do it. We'll be in time everywhere, and let's start the day.
This night was extremely hot. It was very difficult to sleep, so we didn't sleep very well.
Exactly, and we think we found the reason why we don't sleep so good the last 2 nights or so, because they're so stuffy air and there is no coolness, freshness of the night, and in the morning you right from the start feel kind of the heat coming at you. This is crazy hot right now, and we didn't think we would ever tell that, but sleeping in the tent in summer can be difficult and you won't get enough sleep. Sometimes in autumn or spring you're cold and you're putting on your warm clothes and stuff, but it's better because you're breathing fresh air, right?
Yeah.
And you're sleeping better this way. But now that is difficult and challenging.
Some deers or roe deers were coming visit us this night, but we frightened them up with a flashlight.
And today we think we had the record time in gathering up all our clothes, like in 1 hour, probably because we didn't have enough food to eat. Like we had dry rice with mushrooms and dry tomatoes and just some cookies to snack on, but rather than that, nothing. And so we're able to do that. Now it's 7:40 a.m. and we're on the trail this way. We've been talking now just about how looking at the old castles and old fortified buildings, old buildings in general, we're always thinking about how it would be possible to live there, because to us it would be impossible to imagine because of the small window openings and the lack of light inside, also the huge rooms inside, also because of the whole lot of unused space inside and the cold temperatures in winter, because we think that the rock walls and no isolation would do no good in winter days. Yeah, it would be too hard to imagine as a living space, but to admire the exterior view, it's great, of course, and very beautiful and unusual. Comparing this Via Francigena to Camino de Santiago that we've done last year, we can say that the Via Francigena is possible to do both ways because we have seen the signs and directions, so it can be perfectly done. And on the other side, Camino is more often done only to one direction, to the town Santiago de Compostela and Cathedral of Santiago, of course. And that is not very good to do in reverse direction because there is not enough signs. But with Via Francigena, it's logical to think about it, because if it has been one of the main old trade ways that had to be used in direction to Rome and then back from Rome. So yeah, these are our observations about this way.
So the good trail ended. We're on a car road again, and the speed limited 20 kilometers per hour, but the cars are passing like 80, and there is no side way for hikers to walk.
Yeah, that is ridiculous why they couldn't make it like a piece of land like this, sacrifice a little bit of the field because there is no forest or anything really to make a special deal. So this is quite a dangerous part, unfortunately. And also we'll notice about the people who are driving the cars. If you look at their faces, they're like look a bit surprised to see the pedestrians or hikers on the road. Like, what are you doing here, right? Why are you walking here? This is crazy. Like, people forgot how to walk, we think. Like, they know just how to drive nowadays. That's crazy. Now we're already coming close to Siena, and surprisingly the way till now hasn't been as bad, going in the forest path and quite a lot of shadow, right? Just this car road part was bad, but for the rest is fine. I thought it would be worse, but of course now we'll probably come out to the car road anyway, and we'll enter the city and show you around there. This is the second time we started to see this sign that now we probably get it, what it means. It means that the safe path ends and then the dangerous part starts. Thank you for warning, of course, but that doesn't help, because it would be better to adapt this part instead of saying these signs, because we have no choice, we have to walk it anyway. And that's like, wow, we haven't seen it anywhere on Camino, anywhere, just here.
So we passed through the city Siena, and it seemed to us a bit dark and scary city. Very old medieval town.
Yeah, you can see it from the rocks. The rocks are really like black, some of them, and you can see like, and even the smell, you know, the smell of the old buildings and old things overall.
so we're glad we're not staying there. And we found this very quiet, secluded campsite.
Yeah, fortunately there was a bus here that is going only twice a day, but we're lucky to take it like in the middle of the day. And so we're here.
It is about 30 kilometers far from Siena, and it was quite difficult to find.
Yeah, we had to really search very hard through the internet to find some more cheaper camp spots and also some camping sites far from the city as well, because we wanted to take some days off and to really rest, relax. We wanted to find some quiet place, and we're very happy that we found this place.
It's not big, but there's barely any people. Only one tent and one caravan.
Probably on the weekends there is more. The owner of this camping site was very nice. He let us use the fridge and we could stack with a whole lot of food from the supermarket, because obviously we want to stay here for 3 days and there is no supermarket around, so we stacked quite a lot of food. Now we have fruit, veggies to eat, and that is great. Also, even though the camping site is very small, it is very well organized. There is different areas. In the beach area there are quite a lot of picnic tables, then there is a playground, volleyball and basketball pitch, etc. Also, what we like about it is like the natural concept. Everything is wooden, made out of wood, and even the showers and the toilets. And they claim that the hot showers are heated up by the solar power and solar batteries, and the toilets are composting, which we really like and would love to support this kind of camping sites.
So we're very happy about this place overall, and hopefully we'll have good rest here.
Because now we feel a bit exhausted and tired from the heat, so we want to gather up more powers to continue the trail. So we'll see you again on the trail in several days. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below to let us know how you like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more hiking adventures. Don't forget to hit the bell to stay notified about every new video. Also visit our website walkingnatureworld.com to find detailed hike reports with pictures and maps. Have a beautiful day everybody, and until very soon!